Grange expresses condolence at passing of former UTEC President Alfred Sangster. Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Grange is lauding the late Dr. Alfred Sangster for his contribution to the development of track athletics in Jamaica. My sincere condolences to his wife Velma and sons Peter and David and daughter Kathleen and his friends, colleagues, associates and to the UTEC community. Rest in peace, Dr. Sangster, the minister said. Sangster, former president of the University of Technology, UTEC, died Monday night at age 95. Grange said, led by his conviction that Jamaican athletes could achieve excellence while attending local colleges and universities and coached by Jamaicans, Dr. Sangster partnered with the late Dennis Johnson, a former 100-yard world record holder, to establish a facility to provide such training at his institution. The minister said that this has paid off big time with Jamaica producing world-class athletes trained locally. The Monroe College old boy had himself earned his school colors in athletics, cricket, hockey and tennis. As an educator, Sangster presided over the transformation of the College of Art, Science and Technology cast into UTEC. A son of St. Elizabeth, he will always be remembered as the founding chairman of the local election watchdog organization Citizens Action for Free and Fair Elections, established in 1997. Since then, Curfew has been consistently observing general elections, local government elections, and by-elections. Among his awards are the Institute of Jamaica Musgrave Gold Medal and the Monroe and Dixon Trust Award for Excellence. He received the Order of Jamaica CD in 1982 and the Order of Jamaica OG in 1995. He was inducted into the Monroe College Old Boy Association Hall of Fame and the UTEC Auditorium renamed the Alfred Sangster Auditorium. Mark Golding draws the line against wrongdoers in party hierarchy. Opposition leader Mark Golding says he intends to lead an executive with a zero-tolerance policy, asserting that wrongdoers will be booted. Golding made the comment during a People's National Party PNP meeting in Stewartown in St. Mary Western constituency on Sunday, where he presented Omar Woodbine as the standard bearer for the general election due by September. Charged by the support of the party faithful, Golding continued on what he has now become a predictable talking point that the country needs a government with integrity and a prime minister who has been cleared by the Integrity Commission. The PNP president said too that the country needs a prime minister who has signed the anti-corruption body's code of conduct along with members of his government. Arguing that Prime Minister Andrew Holness is not in good standing with the IC, Golding said his administration has taken an antagonistic approach towards the body. It is a disgrace to Jamaica that our head of government is in that position. If it was me in that position, would I take for myself? I wouldn't have the effort to come forward and say I must continue to run the country with my thing not straight, Golding said to cheering comrades. Noting that the country has entered an election year, Golding said Jamaicans get to decide whether they are moving forward with a new government in a new direction, pointing at the same time to the high cost of living and sluggish industries. He told supporters that a lot of work will need to be done, but the PNP is up for the task. And we're approaching it with clean hands and a clean heart, and if any guy miss, him nah go really go far with me, because me no inna the hanky-panky business, stated Golding. Comrades, all I can say to you is let us put in the effort. The time is politically good, flowing in our direction. We must put any little ism and schism aside, any little personality conflict in us and each other, and make sure that we work together and deliver the victory, said Golding. In the meantime, he accused the government of selling future assets to secure funds for election goodies, pointing to the US $480 million it will receive following the placement of a bond in international capital market. The bond was upsized from US $440 million. It spanned 12 years and will pay interest of 6.75%. They're selling future assets and 12 years of income from the Norman Manley International Airport, and they're spending it on trying to win election on gimmicks and feel-good policies that won't last. So they're taking future income for present-day satisfaction, that is poor fiscal management, and they're talking about selling equity in Trans-Jamaican Highway to fund them budget again. I want to hear what their plans are to make sure that those resources build human capital so that tomorrow can be better than today for the Jamaican people. We don't hear nothing from them yet, Golden stated. 6 killed in traffic crashes Saturday to Sunday, fatality stand at 30 ITA. 6 people were killed in traffic crashes between Saturday and Sunday, pushing the death toll on the nation's roads to 30 since the start of the year. The deaths have resulted for 28 fatal crashes according to the Island Traffic Authority in its latest day traffic crash statistics released on Tuesday. Of note is that fatalities have increased by 11% when compared to the prior year, while fatal crashes are up by 8%. With 12 deaths, pedestrians are to this date the most vulnerable road users in 2025. 6 motorcyclists, 3 plane passengers, 2 pedestrians, and 4 drivers of private motor cars are also numbered among the fatalities, the ITA said. Pedestrians account for 40% of the road deaths, while motorcyclists account for 20%. Vulnerable road users such as pedestrians, pedal cyclists, motorcyclists, and plane passengers account for 77% of road users kills since the start of this year. Males account for 77%, while females account for 23% of the victims. St. Mary put under curfew. A 48-hour curfew has been imposed in sections of St. Mary Police Division. The areas affected are Enfield in Onotobe, Albion Mountain, and Freehill in Port Mario. The curfew began at 6 p.m. Tuesday, January 28, and will remain in effect until 6 p.m. Thursday, January 30. The areas of the curfew are as follows: Enfield and Onotobe, north along a section of the Aberlin Main Road, near Water Commission pump site, extending easterly to the Dry River Bridge. East from the Dry River Bridge, heading southerly to a section of the Enfield community known as 41. South from 41 Square, moving westerly along an imaginary line. West from the end of an imaginary line at 41, traveling northerly to a point near the National Water Commission pump station. For Albion Mountain, Port Mario. North at a section of Top Mountain near the Albion Mountain Square, traveling towards an imaginary line in an easterly direction to a section of the Trinity Land Main Road. East along a section of the Trinity Land Main Road towards an imaginary line heading southerly to the Y Junction intersection along a section of the Cox Street Main Road. South along the Cox Street Main Road in a Y Junction intersection, veering left to Roslyn Road and right to Trinity Land Main Road, continuing to an imaginary line that runs westerly to a section of the Roslyn Road. West along a section of Roslyn Road to an imaginary line that runs northerly to a section of Top Mountain in the vicinity of Albion Mountain Square. For Freehill, Port Mario. North along a section of Freehill heading easterly to a section of Trinity Land. East along Trinity Land traveling southerly to a section of Coxtown Main Road. South along the Cox Street Main Road heading westerly to a section of Roslyn Road. West along Roslyn Road towards another direction to a section of Freehill. During the hours of the curfew, people within its boundaries are required to remain within their premises unless otherwise authorized by the ground commander. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.